So starting with snacks, snacks are one of the best bang for your buck areas to get into a caloric surplus. You don't have to necessarily change anything else about what you're eating, but if you get your snacks dialed in, that could be all it takes to start gaining a pound, pound and a half a week. And so for me, my favorite way to do this is with trail mix. You can keep it in the bottom of your locker, get like a big 5-pound bag, and it's very convenient, very portable. You can find whatever you prefer the best, and just an ultra high calorie density source for a snack option. Another good option, obviously it's a cliche, but peanut butter sandwiches. One tip here is you can swap out the bread for tortillas, which can be a little bit higher calorie. You can also add in Nutella, honey, something to make it a little bit more palatable or just easier to get down. So easy ways to get another 400, 500, 600 calories between classes or after practice, kind of bridging the gap between those larger meals. For breakfast, my number one meal would be peanut butter bagels and whole milk. Now, a lot of people will say, well, just eat eggs. For me, for whatever reason, I find that eggs are relatively filling compared to a number of other options. So again, you can customize this for yourself, but 2 large bagels loaded up with peanut butter can be a really good option. And then whole milk, I'm not just talking about 8 ounces of whole milk, 2-3 cups of whole milk. You can easily hit 1,000 plus calories for breakfast this way in under 5 minutes. Next, if we go to lunch, my favorite is definitely pasta and meat sauce. Opt for roughly 85% lean ground beef. It's going to be a higher fat, higher calorie meat there, some sort of higher calorie or full fat sauce. So it could be a higher calorie tomato sauce, or it could be something like an Alfredo sauce to get more calories there. And then pasta just seems to be a more calorie dense option for a lot of guys. Fairly easy to get 1,000 to 1,500 calories with a pasta and meat sauce option, and it's pretty economical too. For dinner, you can copy the same thing that you had for lunch, just swapping in different types of higher fat cuts of meat. You can swap in the pasta for rice. But if you're eating out and you have to actually go somewhere, you're not at home, you can't prep meals. A classic option here would be Chipotle. It's not going to be quite as affordable per calorie, but go ahead, get a burrito bowl, get extra rice, ask for 2 side tortillas on the side. You don't necessarily have to go double meat, and especially if you're trying to save money here, as long as you're getting closer to 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein over the course of the entire day, you're going to be just fine, which is not hard to hit if you're eating 4,000 plus calories. So save the money on the extra meat in most cases, and you're easily going to be able to hit that 1,200 plus calorie range for about 12, 13 bucks at Chipotle in most cases.